Uh, yeah, day four of having a job. So this one thing was concerning me when I was sleeping. What is it actually? I didn't even think about it, but anyway, since I have like, but anyway, yeah, it's day four of work. I wanted to like put something out, like when you go through things, especially when you thought you know something, then you realize that you don't know something. Then you intentionally attack people without even realizing we all like that, but closer to perfection. But yes, yeah, man, I love myself. I love myself, man. There's nothing I would change more to be myself. Um, Continuous being, find the greater you, even though you know that you're gonna be great either way. Yeah, uh, God forbid my life doesn't end sooner. But even if it ends sooner, it's not my problem. But anyway, at the end of the day, even though I know I'm gonna be great, because I'm already dead. Either way, it doesn't matter if if how I think of myself. I'm gonna be great because I'm already a father. There's no choice but being great. But right now, I'm thinking about me, myself. Me, I'm already great. I have a daughter, beautiful daughter. That's one of the things that makes me feel good. Yeah, so far so good. So far, looking up to the greater me, the further me, to emerge in the right way, in a better way, and so it starts right now. So this is like the fourth day for me. I'm not here to be guided by any. Like I was just watching something and it made me realize that everything that I've been thinking is actually most of them is true. Like especially when it comes to like trying to let people know that just because Unreal was not into like Christianity or spiritual things. The only problem when I was young, I think it was being stuck on material things because there was everybody just like on the religion side, everybody was claiming religiously like more than anything. That's a competition. And the other side, spiritually, everybody was claiming that kind of stuff. So when you come up and you feel like you really don't fit in with a lot of people, and like it was kind of like took time for me to realize that I was way big above this kind of a stuff. So right now, the only thing when I was young is like get into like material things, but not get into them, but not learning them. That's the problem. Like not learning how to do. Okay, if like when I say learn about things, not into them, like okay, if I seen a TV, I won't when I was young, I wasn't thinking about like maybe I could be an engineer, uh, or I could be like a TV director or anybody. I was just thinking about watching it and just following. That's the only problem that I had when I was young, worshiping like the material stuff, just following things, not to like understand them. You know what I'm saying? But I really did understand why they like it's a TV, but like I think I'm more talking to like more deeply into diving into deep like okay, can I be a TV director? And if I'm trying to be a TV director, what should I know about TV director instead of like seeing like someone on the TV presenting looking good? Like what knowledge does he require? Even though this knowledge that he has to go to college and whatever, like what knowledge of nature, like we'll go back to ancestors' ways of like da 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 da. Da. Even though everybody was running away from being like using things, it was not that kind of a like knowledge that I'm talking about. Um, when I say ancestor knowledge, I'm not talking about knowledge where uh knowledge where like You worry about, okay, I'm tired of donkey. I'm gonna get a car. I want a fireworks and I want a stove or something like that. The knowledge that I'm saying is, what did it take for me to make the fire? What did it take for me, someone to make a car? What does it donkey does, like how that's the kind of knowledge that I'm talking about. Not the knowledge to know that what we using, not like what we using, like what it takes. Like if okay, time right now, I wouldn't like no okay, that's like a sign. Hey, that's what I heard that like sisters used to like to tell time by the sun. But the problem is, they said, how I'm thinking right now, that's the problem. Okay, the sun used to do it, used to, but I'm not taking time to calculate why the sun moves, like which time, which day. So I just depended, like they already knew, so it's I gotta know that. But at the end of the day, so it's genetically programmed. Like if you unlock, like you will know if you learn more. That's the only thing that I was young, I didn't focus, and I had a lot of people around me that they were claiming to know things, but really like you're not meant to be like that. That's the problem with me. So next time if I know something, I try my best to like have my own, even though you don't have your own. But I was really open-minded kid. But if people see the greatness in you, they'll hold you back just to learn more, then go further. But I'm here now, and I'm ready to learn more and do something and change the world before I leave. Do something for my daughter, and do the best I can in this world. I'm already great. I did a lot of mistakes in my life. I could say to myself, I'm proud of myself. And even though, like, even I would say my mom, I'm proud of her, how far she came, how far she been holding me down, how far she always had my back. But I don't appreciate like the education that she forced on me, like she like things that like she deserved to know the forbidden long things and stuff. Then wonder why like people don't get in line because like you don't teach them from home. But at the end of the day, this year for day of my thing, I would say she did a great job, like keeping me around, even though it didn't even benefit me so much. That's all I could say to her. Yeah, so far I'm grateful myself. I'm grateful for like who I am. I came a long way alone. And when I said alone, like I used to have like people around me, but really, it's not about that. But still, 7 minutes talking. Damn, man, I didn't know that I can talk that how long this. But anyway, for day, probably my videos right now, I'm gonna make sure they take like 2 minutes to come out. Like so far, this is my day. Yeah, it's a new chapter of me. Uh, they can't stop me, and they can't stop me. Nobody can stop me from doing great, doing the higher art, the higher me. For yeah, nobody can stop me. They can try. Yep, nobody's crazy. Like that's how people know. Like like yeah. The next episode I'm gonna talk about like how people invest. They think that you're playing the game that they're playing, but really they're just thinking that they invested on you, they invested on people, but it's not like they invested on people. I invest on myself, nobody invest on me. Anyway, everybody invest on everybody, but when it comes to people, like I can't be worried about people. Nobody can invest in me. I only invest in myself. Especially when it comes to my me. Like I'm not nobody's property, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. And if I'm ever somebody's property in the future, hey, you force me. So which means the game like a court will never end. If somebody enslaving bomb against my own will, against me not knowing, I guess the court will never end. We're always gonna go back to court. Either way, spiritual court, physical court, mental court, I caught nose caught like whatever mouth caught soldier out everything. If anybody enslaved me against my will, the court will never stop. Rather than that, a job is a job because that one already signed up to be like trapped on that thing to help others like to move forward, and that's it. Rather than that, if someone tried to enslave, doesn't I don't care what kind of a slave it is. What kind of slavery could be a teacher. Anybody, a slave master could be a teacher, could be anybody, your neighbor, could be in your own people, could be anybody. They could be a master. They can enslave you in a different way. But at the end of the day, when I said it's like unwillingly, it's unwillingly. That's how it is. Unwillingly, that's how it is. And when it comes to that, you're basically dealing with mental. Now, don't be entitled to want to know what's going on with someone's head. If you're forcing yourself and thinking that you're doing something better to help someone, no, I'm not a donkey or any animal that you have to force to cross something. I don't have to cross nothing. I'm already here. There's no way I'm going. Rather than to, yeah, rather than that, if someone enslaved me, when slavery, that's what you do, make someone do something unwillingly, or like people so-called bullying. There's different ways of bullying at my understanding. Pushing someone, thinking that you're pushing him to do better, but not really pushing someone to do better, just like destroying themselves for the future. Basically, bullying someone is basically destroying someone for the future. So basically depression. So someone can do nothing right now. So right now we're talking about inside job situations, like things that people don't see. That's why most people go crazy, because it's something that people don't see. We all can fight for people killing people on the streets. Politics, we all can sit down and talk about politics, doing this, doing that. And after everything gets well, and anybody who's inside, who's doing well, can take advantage of people who's sitting with inside, like that. You know? You can cry about politics, people outside or like the community or anyway. But once it gets better, now is the inside. Physical inside. Then after physical inside, it's a mental inside. Just like anywhere else. You know what I mean? Just like family. It could be family, but you don't know what's going on with the family. That's why most women they cry about like the husband did this, because they done that one. I'll talk about it. It's too personal, you know. But anyway, yeah. Especially when you're around this country and you're so young like me, so called young. People actually make sure they, yeah, I'll talk about this kind of a topic when something happens, you know, because I realized that people, after they fight the war of like politics together, now is against two. It's a ring now. But anyway, that's another topic that I'll talk about when I'm alone, just for myself. Yeah, 13. Next time is 2 minutes, because I'm trying to make sure I get my point across for myself. Because like at this point, people think that you're still in a cave. So I'm gonna let them know why. And there's a lot of things in my mind. I wanna put it out there so everybody knows. You know? Just because you guys are killing each other on other places. Oh, okay. The other topics, I'll talk about them like in a short way, like probably like 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes next time. So like I just want to put out there something, you know, cause I'm getting tired of like you finally figure out like, you know, it's there just cycle of like whatever. If I don't say nothing, I won't say nothing. But hey, you know what it is. North Clouds 9 all day on a daily basis, putting out there, you know, and I'm so glad about myself. It's a clean up day, you know. I have seen a lot of things so far. When I'm drunk, I thought being drunk it's gonna make me feel better, but I just seen a lot of things. Like hopefully I didn't get so mad or anything, and I'm just ready to emerge on this life and give it all I got. You know, until I give it all I got, I could sit down and just embrace myself, and I did it, and I'm so good. Since I did a few mistakes, and it's horrible, you know, not really hurt people or kill anybody or do nothing, you know. But hey, sometimes we all have desires of like certain like human beings. But hey, it is what it is, and it is what it is. Until then, yeah.